Hi, everyone. I've had a few questions about taking a look at some of these example problems, so I wanted to take a moment and go over the first one with everyone to just see how this all goes together. So, the first question says we have a 32 kilogram ball at the top of a 12-meter high roof traveling at 1 meter per second. And the question is, how much mechanical energy does it have? All right, so first of all, let's take a look at what we're looking for. The question asks us to find mechanical energy. Now, mechanical energy is the sum of all the individual energies. Now, looking at what we have here, we have a ball at the top of a roof and it's traveling at a certain speed. This means it has gravitational potential and kinetic energy. There's no spring potential energy in this problem because there's just no spring. So therefore, the spring potential energy is zero. So the first thing we want to do is we want to determine the mass, or write down the mass as a given, I should say. Mass is 32 kilograms. It's at the top of a roof, so therefore the 12 meters is a height, and we're given a velocity of 1 meter per second. So in order to get the mechanical energy, we need to calculate the gravitational potential energy first. Mass times gravity times height. Well, that's 32 kilograms times gravity, 10 meters per second squared, times the height of 12 meters. Multiply across in our calculator, and you should get 3,840 joules of gravitational potential energy. Kinetic energy is half of the mass times the velocity squared. So 1/2 of 32 kilograms, using that once again, times the velocity of 1 meter per second, which gets squared. We are going to, 1 squared is just 1. 1/2 of 32 is 16. 16 joules is our answer. And then we are just going to add these together. The mechanical energy is 3,840 plus 16. $3,856 joules. And if you compare that to the answer, which I actually think I switched these two around, that's a typo on my part. Sorry about the confusion on there. I'll go in and fix that a little bit later. But this is the mechanical energy for problem 1. Sorry about the typo in the answer on that one. I'll double check the others as well to make sure I didn't make that mistake a second time. Let me know if you guys have any questions.